Welcome back to another handpan tutorial. Today is a little bit different because normally I have Dan Handpan Man here teaching me a lesson because I am still very much a beginner. But I did share a video that I created of a little handpan melody not that long ago, and a few of you requested for me to do a tutorial. So I'm gonna give it a go. The first thing I'll say is I do not know musical terms. And if I'm being completely honest, I probably never will because I just don't have interest in learning it. Like, to me, I would much rather just enjoy playing the instrument and progressing just by doing, I guess. And I also have Dan showing me and teaching me things as well. But I don't know what it is when I hear people use hardcore theory and for the handpan in particular. For other musical instruments, I think it's a bit different and a bit more warranted in my opinion. But for this, which is a relatively simple instrument, to me it overcomplicates it and it's not necessary in my opinion. So you won't be finding that in this tutorial. In fact, you'll probably hear a lot of diz. I always refer to I go duh, duh, duh. So hopefully you know what I mean. But the beauty of learning the handpan is that it is very intuitive for starters, but you can follow along more than anything. You don't really need to know the terms. All you need to know is the number, which I will number them, and which one I'm hitting, basically. So it's a memory game and it's a numbers game. But yeah, as I said, this is probably my first time trying to teach. I mean, I've taught Dan one once, but he helped me and assisted in the video. So bear with me if this is a little bit all over the show, but hopefully you can follow along and learn the tune. So I'll give an example of it first so you know which one I'm talking to and see if you want to learn this one, and then we'll get into it. And something I really like to do beforehand is shake my hands out like a crazy person, because I feel like sometimes when the fingers are stiff, it's harder to hit it and make the right sound. So I always do like a really vigorous shake of the hands, a little hand exercise. And I find that helps a little bit anyway, for me. All right. You get the gist. That is the tune essentially. So let's break it down. So it's a fairly simple tune, to be honest, and it's really catchy. And if you have someone else you play handpan with, it sounds very, very cool with someone else doing more of a percussive beat, mainly like around the ding. With that, it honestly, it changes the whole vibe, and it's so cool. I need to film me and Dan doing that because he just started playing along with me once, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. So I'll share that eventually. But it also sounds cool in its own. So start with number 4 and 8. So your left, I mean, you can do it either hand, whichever's easiest for you, but I do left hand on 4, right hand on 8, and you're just going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, like that. So it's 4 times through, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after you've done 4 of these, your left hand moves to 6 and it stays on there for 3 taps, while your right hand is moving around, so in that alternating tapping, but your right hand is going 1, 2, 3, like that. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So your left hand finishes back on that 4, note number 4. So let's do that once more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you repeat that through 4 times, that whole part. So you go once, twice, 3rd time, and 4th. And then the next part that you do, so if you haven't got that, I would just keep playing that, speed it up, slow it down until you get comfortable with that. And then we go over to here. So you got your right hand on 6 and your left hand on 4. And we hit those together. So you could do this one-handed as well. I just personally prefer, at this angle, I can't hit those as well. Where it's like I've got to lean into it, so I just go like this. So I'll just play this part so it goes. Right, so you go together, and then it's going to go 1, 1, and so it's kind of, again, similar to the first bit where your hands are just alternating, and your left hand is predominantly staying on this one, while your right hand does 2 on this, and then 1 on 7, 1 on 5. So I'll go through that slowly from here. Together. Dun, 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 dun. Hopefully you can get that. And you do that through twice, okay? So you've done the first part through 4 times, you do that part through twice, and then you go back to the start. So it would go. And you can repeat that through. So let's put that together from the start. I'll try and go slowly. This is one of those songs that just makes you want to speed it up automatically. I don't know why. Maybe it's like, I don't know. It feels like there's like a underlying like anticipation. It makes you want to run. That's my interpretation of it. Anyways, from the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the song. So like I said, it's actually nice and simple. You can add to that. You can have someone else play and do a bit of percussion on the top and it makes it more upbeat. Or you can just keep it simple and do it like that. Hopefully you followed along easily enough without my musical theory knowledge. And if you're unsure about anything or you have any questions, please comment that below. Or if you have any suggestions for me to make it clearer or easier for you, also comment that below. Just don't say music theory. But yeah, thank you for watching and following along. And disclaimer, I am, as I said at the start, still very much a beginner. There are many things that I still have to learn, and I'm not an expert at the handpan. Like, I've got a long way to go. But I do really love the instrument and I'm just having fun with it and sharing that journey on here for others too. So hopefully you're getting something out of it. But thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video.